Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to Xenoblade. Oh, I have to mute my Twitch stream. I guess, you know what? I'm so used to having my YouTube stream open because I can't write in the chat. On YouTube, I have to actually go to my stream, but I guess, I don't really need Twitch open. Okay, so, we're off camera today. We're gonna be off camera for the next... Probably the next stream. Possibly the next 2 streams. Okay, so we just got into the city and we are going to... What are we doing here? Talk to the residential guard, then rest up. Okay, right, so we got introduced to the city, but it didn't really open up until I went through all those scenes. Do friends know? Name of lost numbers number 1 Loveness is mercenary. Also with containers slotted into, often used as transport craft or armory. Those would be the Lovenesses we saw around the castle. Also, we have little autolibs about size of 1 bigapon called Sentry. The special creation of Masterpon. The ones that we fought in Alfedo Valley, maybe.
We got new folks on the map.
Okay, so when I first got here, we couldn't really talk to anybody. The lost numbers are short on snipers, right? It's just that I've been considering changing my role is all. You're changing your blade again? Are you really sure you found the right role this time? Blades.
Interesting.
Okay, so we can run around and do some side stuff because clearly... What do we do if the Ouroboros decides to double-cross us and leak a load of city intel? But their enemy's Mobius just like us. They got the seal of approval from the Elder too, so why are you so worried? Yeah, that doesn't make sense because... Mobius is after us. So how would we even betray anyone? Those candidates are just not up to scratch, are they? Whatever thunder they may have had been stolen by a bunch of total unknowns. The city isn't without its own internal squabbles, but at Michiba Canteen, everyone is a valued customer. No matter your viewpoints or beliefs, all I want for you is to enjoy some delicious food. Speaking of, I'd recommend Aqua Pazza alla City. It's classic city cuisine.
We got new folks on the map.
Oh, you can look at these now. House Rhodes. A soldier of Agnes, this founder's fight to the death against the founder of Ortiz, a soldier of Kevez, was interrupted by a chance meeting with other founders. Freed from the bondage of her flame clock, she joined the fight against Mobius. Although a soldier, the founder is reported to have been exceedingly gentle and kind at heart. Additionally, her skill in the healing arts greatly contributed to the development of medical science in the city in later ages. And irrespective of her starting life as an Agnian soldier, she is said to have surpassed 80 years of age, though the way she achieved that remains shrouded in mystery. House Cassini, in memory of the founder of House Cassini and the city's Liberatrix. Much like with the founder of Reed, this statue too depicts this founder's respected mentor rather than the founder himself. The mentor boasted a robust physique, wielding 2 great swords at once with utmost ease, and facing down Mobius despite the loss of 1 eye. He lived his life an unsophisticated sort, broad-minded but impassioned, and is said to have aided the founders in the fight against Mobius physically and spiritually. He was further reported to have been a free spirit whose qualities influenced the other founders, still young and impressible when the city was restored. Indelible proof of this rebellious spirit can be seen time and again in the ethos of the house in generations to come. House Vandam. In memory of the founder of House Vandam, the city's restorer and liberator. the original incarnation of the city was once laid to ruin by Mobius N's hand. The founder realized fully the power of Ouroboros, heretofore limited, and fought against N, ousting him. Once victorious, he gathered the old city's people, scattered to the winds, and re-established the city. With the city restored, he left its government in the hands of the founder of Doyle and departed on a lonely expedition. No records exist of his fate thereafter. Heirs of Vandam's lineage only returned to the new city several centuries later. Oral tradition has it that the founder was master of the classical art of fist-fighting, and the scions of House Vandam carry on the custom to this day. House Doyle. In memory of the founder of House Doyle and the city's liberatrix. Directly descended from those who established the first original city. Her whereabouts were lost after N's ravaging of the city of old, but upon encountering the other founders, she committed herself fully to the fight. This founder is said to have a familial relation to the founder of Vandam, with scant extant records suggesting they were likely brother and sister. She fought alongside the founder of Vandam then, who was the elder of the two, and brought the power of Ouroboros to completion. Said to have been bright and wise, the founder laid the cornerstone for much of the city's governance and legal system. Wait, what? They're saying she was a sister to Vandam? To the founder of Vandam, yes. Wait, there's brother and sister? House Reed. In memory of the founder of House Reed and the city's liberatrix. Rather than the founder herself, this statue depicts the founder's mentor figure, standing as a sign of the deep reverence and devotion she felt for her teacher. The founder's master was unconnected to her by bonds of blood, yet he raised her as would befit a child of one's own, it is said. Though of a calm and constant disposition, the sight of him on the battlefield, a great red sword in hand, struck fear into many a Mobius. And though the vicious struggle against Mobius cost this ferocious warrior his right arm, the loss did nothing to diminish his desire to hone his martial skills each day, standing as a vivid testament to his indomitable will. Hi, Rebecca. Hey, Eli. How are you? The Ouroboros Stone's Cage. The object on display upon this plinth is the very first original Ouroboros Stone's Cage. It is important to note that initial designs for the monument are said to have included a statue of a seventh founder in its place. Next to no information remains about the seventh founder's identity, and it is possible this is not due to a simple loss of records. Rather, historians speculate that this is the result of a conscious decision by the seventh founder. Oh, did I look at this one? No, House Ortiz. In memory of the founder of House Ortiz and the city's liberator. A Kavesi soldier, this founder was released from the flame clock system by the other founders, and henceforth spent every last ounce of his energy for the cause, to liberate the city as one of the first Ouroboros. With surpassing skill in mechanical engineering, the founder fought not with a blade, but with a weapon of his own fabrication. He was also responsible for laying the foundations of all the mechanical systems supporting the city to this day. Following the fight against Mobius, he poured the remainder of his days into rebuilding the city before finally perishing at the age of 80 years. Though how he attained that feat despite his origins as a Kavesi soldier remains unexplained. Okay, so I did read this one. Okay, so we're going to run around the city. Lauren T, thank you so much for following on Twitch. See if there's anyone else to talk to, and we can also stop at that rest spot and discuss the information we found. However you look at it, Guernica was a great man and a heroic fighter. He ceded his position as elder to Monica so he could carry on fighting on the front lines. Each time he rode back into the city on his Levnus, he brought back a brand new tale of valor and daring do. Yes, and I certainly wasn't the only one who was eager to hear them either. He inspired courage in all of us, not just the lost numbers. He was a great example, right up to his final moments.
We got new folks on the map.
Why is my left Joy-Con low on battery? Little Shania coming home has really lifted a weight off her mother's shoulders. That's more because she came back with results, surely. House Reed has no option but to place their hopes on her after all. So anyway, only my left Joy-Con is low on battery, which is weird because I started using these Joy-Cons at the same time. Oh, can we go in here now? No. Why do you give me doors if I can't go in them? Hey, what kind of blade did you end up choosing? A gun type, I guess. My dad said I had more promise with them than swords. Go this way. Please, let's not argue about this here. I don't care who's right, Monica or Garrett. Door. Open. Oh, this one opens. Oh, it's like a doctor's office. Yeah, those are IV bags. As a member of the Six Houses, report this to Monica. Our eyes are on Mobius, but protecting the city is still top priority. That won't convince the Elder at all. She'll just say that we'll have to beat them before they beat us. Beat them before they beat you. This is an attitude I can appreciate. I'm gonna go through this door now. Good evening. Hey, Kadachi, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. I can't believe I missed the end of chapter 4. Oh, it's okay. I mean, that's why there's VODs. So you smashed up the castle's annihilator, huh? We used the chaos you kindly created to kick Kevis in the proverbial by raiding the pots. You Ouroboros, you're like a star of hope rising above the city. You set an awfully high standard for yourselves.
We got new folks on the map.
Oh, more information and people to talk to. Daddy, can we get this book? Sure thing, champ, and what a good choice. That'll probably help with your studies. Reading. We can discuss reading. Wait, where are you going? I want to talk to you. Did you all come from the Asia region? Yes, that's right. Did you happen to bump into my husband? He said he was heading off towards Millick Meadows. Did we?
We got new folks on the map.
I don't know. Well. Shop of Wellwell is a general store, passed down through many generations of traders. Ancestors of Wellwell travel whole of world in caravan, but one day decide to stop caravan and settle here. After that, shop deal in many goods. Artistic things, Nopon craft, fun printed matters. Important service to city friends. Oh, I can't.
We got new folks on the
map. I can't, like, shop. I saw your reaction in the VOD. Kind of found your complete non-reaction to the Queen being the series' best girl, Melia, and then a robot funny. Really? Wait. I had a non-reaction to her being a robot? You actually did. Her husband is great. Oh. Much hello.
We get a little of everything.
Ring guava. A collectible? Pink asparagus. Pleased to coming again. I so want some new clothes. You might have to be a bit patient. Okay, but you know what? I had suspicions about the queens, both the queens already. I thought they were the same person, actually. Because both the queens always wore a mask, And then they, like, I remember the characters, they were talking about their queens, their respective queens, and one of them was saying, like, oh, like, my queen has, I forgot what, but, like, they were saying, like, oh, my queen has something, and then the other characters were like, oh, our queen also has that, but then the queens always wore masks. So I thought something was up with them anyway. Hello.
Why don't we get a little of everything?
Maximum HP by 30%, dang. FYI, Queen Melia is a party member from 1. Ah. I actually thought, I didn't see her being a robot coming. I actually thought they were the same queen. Because I was like, thank you very much. That's what I said that in one of my streams. I was like, I think they're the same person because they always wear a mask. What is that? What's this paper? Someone been doodling. Someone's sheet music? Oh, that's the first time I've gotten information that's like a thing and not from listening in on a conversation. Good evening, Rebecca. I have work super early tomorrow, so can't stay all stream, but I'll hang as long as possible. All right, JM. Sounds good. I probably won't stream as long as I usually do tonight anyway. I very much appreciate the scavenger force for retrieving those supplies. It sure ain't an easy job. They're going to the Gnome wetlands next. The fight never stops for them.
Got some useful intel out of that.
I'm sad I missed a live reaction to the baby scene from last stream. It's the most hilarious and wholesome scene in the whole game. Yeah. Well, I can't say, like, yeah, I agree. I'm just saying because I haven't seen the whole game. But, like, yeah, it was very cute and wholesome. And I think I was like, oh, baby. And I thought that they were going to have one of the characters hold the baby. And I was like, you gotta support the neck. This is what I learned from when my nieces and nephews were born. You gotta support the neck when you're holding a baby. I remember, like, I was holding, then I went, like, at some other point after my niece was born and I had learned to hold a baby, and I held somebody else's baby, and she was like, oh, how do you know how to hold a baby? Because I just, like, she didn't have to tell me to support its neck.
What you got for me?
Oh, I put a container back here. This is a good spot for a container. It's all the way back here. Most people will not come back here. So we got a lot of info to discuss at the next. Well, not the next one because we already found one at the rest point here. Hi, John Pika. Hello, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. Did I come down here before? Well, I did, but I don't know since the scenes. Are we still waiting on those Loveness parts? These Loveness parts? Fingers crossed for the next scavenging expedition. If only we could machine the parts by ourselves here. Babies are the absolute best, and the detail I appreciated most was Monolith acknowledging the feeling of a baby's grip. It's the most wondrous feeling one can experience. Yeah, that was really cute.
It's time to plan the day.
And very realistic. Like, yeah, they really got it down. Like, I think I even said, like, oh yeah, the baby's gonna, like, grab your finger with its hand. I used to do that with my nieces and nephews too. they would grab my finger. It's really cute. You already know this, but Agnes and Kevis have been fighting forever. And we've been living so that we escaped the notice of Agnes, Kevis, and Mobius for just as long. I think it's about time we stopped living this way, don't you?
We got new folks on the map.
Let's hope everyone comes back from the next scavenging expedition safe and sound. Can we open this door? Yes, we can. Oh, module warehouse. I'm completely ignorant to babies. I didn't know about the neck thing. Then again, I don't even know what a period is fully. I just go buy the tampons when I'm told to. Yeah, well, you know, a lot of girls don't understand tampon, or, well, you know, a lot of girls don't understand tampons fully either. But what I was gonna say is a lot of girls don't understand periods fully either. And I only learned about babies and how to hold a baby from my nieces and nephews. Fascinating how strong their grip is for being so tiny. Right. Outside thunder with noise of war, but inside of city happily safe. GD have eye patch, so GD never leave home without. What? I didn't think Nopon had any need for eye patches? Gah, keep voice tones down, or GD have to admit it merely stylish affectation. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Don't forget you were so worried about an X-rated scene. I was like, are they going to show some life intimacy right now? Right. Well, I mean, I think they literally asked, like, how are babies made or something? Or they were like, you guys don't know how babies are made. And I was like, oh no. I mean, what comes after somebody asking how babies are made? Oh, I just talked to you.
Let me check.
What? Let me check what? So, did anything change with the Kevis and Agnes armies? Not really. They're still locked in a never-ending war, if that's what you're wondering. No eye candy today. So weird not seeing you in a corner of the screen. Well, yeah. So, there I was in Machiba canteen grumbling about the conservatives. I was scared he was gonna have a go at me, but shockingly enough, he paid for my meal. Perhaps the Doyles aren't so bad. Okay, I missed the rest of what he said, but he said something about a Doyle. No, not on camera today. I found myself arguing with an Ortiz recently about what torpedo wrap is tastiest. Thing is, I didn't even know he was an Ortiz. Careful, don't get on the wrong side of a big cheese from the 6 houses, will ya? No, I got a chemical peel a couple of days ago, and if you don't know what that is, for anyone that doesn't know what that is, it's like a skin treatment. It's like a skincare treatment, and they put this chemical on your face to make your skin look better in the end. So they put this chemical on your face, and your skin will slowly start peeling off to reveal, like new skin, so your skin looks better. And my skin is peeling right now, like literally, like your skin peels off. You know how when you get a sunburn and your skin peels off? It's like that. So my skin is like peeling off right now. So I mean, unless you guys want to see my skin peeling off, like, I mean, I can go on camera if you guys want. I just didn't think anyone would want to see my skin literally peeling off. Mr. Salmon's been in charge of engineering ever since I was born. Even my nan calls him Mr. Salmon, now that I think about it. Just how old is that little fluff ball? Maybe that's his name, Like, have you guys ever seen BoJack Horseman? There's a character in it named Mr. Peanut Butter, and that's his name. I mean, he's a dog, but, that's his name. Women's bodies are mysterious to me. A male anatomy book could be 10 pages, but woman could be 100 plus pages, so I'm not surprised even certain women don't know. Yeah, it does get complicated. I think it's really intelligent storytelling because the crew were born from pause. They're obviously clueless about conception, pregnancy, and childbirth. Right. And you know what? I was actually wondering about romantic relationships with them, with these guys, because they have friends, but none of them had girlfriends or boyfriends or wives or husbands. But they explained it I mean, I didn't know for sure until I got to this point, you know what I mean? But now they explain, like, they don't have romantic relationships. But I said, like, I even said, like, well, they're, like, halfway there, right? Like, they have friends that they care deeply about. Granddad can carry a great tune. I feel so cheery and breezy when I hear it, like I can get through anything. Some people don't like it, though. You can't defeat Mobius with music, they say, but I think the world of Granddad. I want to help people who encourage others, not fight or hurt them.
We got new folks on the map.
Bloodthirsty, it's always good to see you. Trust me, I won't call you a monster. Maybe a majestic monster, but not a monster. Kidding. Do whatever you're comfortable with. I mean... Oh. My game's for... Okay, there we go. I mean, to be honest, though, like... Can kids like them really be Ouroboros? They made short work of that brand new weapon that Kev has deployed, though. That alone makes me hopeful for them. Honestly, like, if you're curious, look up chemical peel. Like, chemical peel before and after or something like that. And there are pictures of people that have had chemical peels, and they have pictures of their skin peeling off. My mom needs me for something tonight. Sorry to turn you down. It's fine, it's fine. I was only really asking you over to listen to me moan about my boyfriend anyway. Consider the fact one of the first cutscenes is Noah and Uni naked in the bath together. Oh, really? I don't remember that. The beginning of the game is a very long time ago. I dare say there are quite a few questions you'd like to put to me right now. But if you aren't sick or wounded, please stay out of the medical facility if you don't mind. Your presence is bound to cause fuss, you see. Please bear with me for the sake of the people who need their rest. Oh, like those little baby people? That's right, we have some gravely ill folk being cared for too. People who are sadly coming to the end of their lives.
We got new folks on the map.
Grandpa and Grandma are always reading me books. It's super kind of them. Grandpa, Grandma, you mean those wrinkly dudes, right? That's right. That's your dad's dad or your dad's mom. Or your mom's dad or your mom's mom. You're making my head spin here, bud.
We got new folks on the map.
Okay, I'm back to where I started, so I think I made it all the way around. Oh, is there somebody I didn't talk to? Oh, 2 people. You guys fight with a whole bunch of different weapons, right? How'd you find out which one suited you best? How? I guess we just picked out the ones we found easiest to use. So why were you asking us about that then, Shiner? I just wanted to pick your brains. I can call pretty much any blade now, but you can't win being so flaky, right? I want to settle on a weapon and get good at it. Then maybe someday I'll get to be an Ouroboros candidate like my dad.
We got new folks on the map.
I don't understand why they never got the feeling to engage in intimacy. As a kid, we went from calling girls, ew, cooties, that's a girl, to wait a minute, what's your name, shorty? Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of the same way with girls, but it doesn't happen exactly like that. But it's like, ew, cooties. It's like, oh, boys cute, like boys have cooties. To like, oh, who's that? He's cute. So my mom got remarried, and now it sounds like her new partner will be moving in with us soon. How would you guys feel if you were in my shoes? Great, I guess. What's remarried? So moms and dads that get married, but my dad went and died, and my mom got married again. That sounds way complicated. So complicated, I don't even know how to respond.
We got new folks on the map.
But I do feel like that like these guys in this world, the Kevis and Agnes guys, like they're kind of getting like halfway there. Like they have friends that they care about really deeply, and they do like grow up, because in the flashbacks we see them when they're young, like they're kids. What's up? Am I a rare sight to you? The city's got 3 types of folk: promising youngsters, hardworking adults, and old folks with time on their hands. Time on your hands, like you don't have anything you need to do? We paint, write poetry, play an instrument, or in my case, have a good old drink every day.
We got new folks on the map.
All the city's residents are descended from the 6 houses. I can trace my roots back to House Ortiz, Monica's to House Vandam, and so on and so forth. And in remembrance of our ancestors' endeavors, our eye patches are each adorned with the pattern of our respective house. Guess like you have to make do with just a plain, boring old version, I'm afraid.
We got new folks on the map.
Monica's a little crew of running dogs, huh? Well, you can leave me right out of it, whatever it is. No, that's not us. What, you ain't lost numbers? Well, that's alright then. Not everyone in the city supports the Lost Numbers crew, you know. Some of us want nothing more than a quiet, peaceful life. That's what I want anyway, to be left in peace.
We got new folks on the map.
Okay, wow, even more people. I didn't come over here? The Lost Numbers gear mostly consists of redux versions of stuff we salvage from battlefields. After so many years of tinkering about with this stuff, we've got the process down to a fine art now. All of these are pretty good, no? Yeah, totally. You never know that this stuff was salvaged from battle wreckage. Hehe, actually, I helped them out with it from time to time as well.
We got new folks on the map.
The Elder might be welcoming you Ouroboros with open arms, but I doubt everyone will feel the same. Please don't disturb the peace we have here in the city. Okay.
We got new folks on the map.
I remember Noah and Mio were unique compared to everyone else, as they both had the feelings but just didn't know how to express it. Yeah, but I've also, I mean, I never really thought about Mio, but I noticed Noah has always been different from everyone else. He's always noticed things, and he's always thought more about, like, what's the right thing to do. I mean, the others have too, but not as much as Noah has. I think the Lost Numbers are wrong to carry on sealing cradles at the risk of exposing themselves. All they're doing is giving the enemy more hostages, and yet they still carry on. We all know what kind of atrocities are going on at the castle.
We got new folks on the map.
Disturbing the peace, sorry. I mean, we haven't done anything wrong, like... We were brought here. We didn't even know this place was here. And if you think about it, we kind of learn by watching and learning from others. My nephew at 9 years old slapped the behind of a girl he liked, but why? My brother had to apologize to the teacher because his son saw him doing it, so the son thought it was acceptable. Oh boy. Yeah, definitely. That's why it's like, it's so important for kids to have good examples when they're young, because it sets them up for life. Why Noah is so different is kind of hinted at by the end of chapter 4. Well, I definitely know he and Mio are different. He told his son he can't do that again until he's married. I just never thought it about Mio. I guess she was a little different than the others, but Noah always seemed like very different than them. I always thought there was something different about him and Riku, because I always thought that Riku knew more. Because why did he give Noah that special sword? And he insisted Noah keep it, because Noah tried to give it back. He was like, oh, I don't have any use for this. But Riku insisted that he keep it. He was like, oh, you might need it someday. The Elder is a lady I admire. Never a stronger woman I have seen. Her father and her spouse together lost, yet still she soldiers on in stern command. As daughter of the noble house of Doyle, I hope that I too climb to such a height.
We got new folks on the map.
Okay, so we got a lot of info we need to discuss. When I get bigger, I want to be someone who designs cute clothes. Cool, maybe I'll be a torpedo rhapsodist. Riku just Riku, common variety no one. We'll find out. This expanse here was once the battleground of Kevis and Agnes, and an especially violent one at that. The battle was a swamp for both sides. All that remained was a wasteland mounted high with husks. This was a place that our ancestors made home. It's a strange and haunted sight, but it keeps us safe and hidden. Nothing has really changed since then. We still live here, leading our boxed-in lives, counting out our stagnant little days.
We got new folks.
Did you ever look at Black Parade? The My Chemical Romance song? Yes, I did look it up. I do know that song. Have you seen the founders' statues yet? They're statues that got made of the people who originally built the city. Here's a question for you. Who do you think's the coolest of them? Maybe the one on the far left? Oh, so that's what you're into, huh? For me, I guess it would be second from the right.
We got new folks on the map.
I looked at the statues. I don't remember who was who, though. Okay, let's discuss our info.
I'm gonna put my feet up if you don't mind.
Oh, so many. Scavenging.
I need to talk to you guys.
The city's full of things I'd never heard of, and all this amazing tech and stuff. But they seem to have scavenged things like Levness parts like we do. It'll be a sight harder than just normal scavenging, too. Outwitting both Agnes and Kevis to get the stuff they need, not my idea of fun. And they can't leave any trace behind either. That's why they have a specialized scavenging force. They're elite, but in a different way to Monica's Corps, which fight on the front line. I assume there can't be many of them, so the force can stay flexible and mobile. What, like a little secret platoon? Hey, could we pay a visit to Gnome Wetlands ourselves? I would like to know more about these lost numbers. You're curious about the scavengers. A little. It seems like a lot of hard work. We could lend them a hand. They're probably pretty short-handed over there. At least Uni made it sound like they're a titchy little unit. Oh, so it's my fault, is it? Well, regardless, it'll be a good opportunity to get to know them better. To know what lens it is. I played a song on piano like a decade ago for my friend. I'm not really an expert in the genre, but I think that song is great. Yeah, I do know it. I haven't heard it in a long time. I forgot about that song. I did like it though. I was never a big listener of My Chemical Romance. Rico is trustworthy and the closest thing Noah has to a father figure. I don't think he's not trustworthy. I just think he knew I think he just like knew some more stuff than he let on. If you haven't done it, you gotta try karaoke. It can be really fun. I have done karaoke a few times. Not a lot.
We gotta talk.
So about the sheet music we found in the city. I gave it a play and the melody made me really happy for some reason. It's so strange, it's completely different to Offseer melodies. It looks like only half the music is in here though. I'd really like to know the rest. Someone in the city will have dropped it. Should we see if we can find who it belongs to? Yes, please. Okay, let's find somewhere with plenty of people and try asking around. Oh, you know what? I also noticed in one of the other streams is that both Noah and Mio have red in their hair. Like, Mio has a red ribbon in her hair and Noah's hair tie is red.
Hey, listen to this, will ya?
So those clothes we borrowed all that time ago, I guess they were city-made in the first place. Thinking about it, does that mean we might see people with the same outfits walking around? Wait, you don't think my style, it's not weird or anything, right? I wonder. We did get dressed in a hurry then. There wasn't time to think about style too carefully. Judging from the city people's perspective, it's not impossible that something about the ensemble might appear extremely offensive. Oh no, this is what I was afraid of. You look fine, Noah. Don't let Tyon's mutterings get you down. Say, what about Tyon's clothes then? I need my attire to be functional, that's it. It's entirely pointless to worry solely about its appearance. Wow, that's pretty sensible, actually. A very Tyon approach. While we're on the subject, Tyon, there's something I've wanted to say for a while now. What is it? Your scarf is deeply uncool. Oh my god, Uni. What did you just say? Repeat yourself, I dare you. Oh, so you do care. Aha, I knew it. You're as vain as the rest of us, you poser. Good one, Uni. Hello, Rebecca MC and everyone on live chat. Hey, Ancient One, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in.
We're gonna talk about that thing.
Did you notice how in the city people called adults like Monica teach the smaller folks things? Not smaller folks, Uni, the words children. I saw adults reading books to children. It was a really peaceful scene somehow. Yeah, I remember in our old training and lectures, they basically beat stuff into us. Nothing so relaxed as this. I imagine Monica would say this is how things are meant to be. She'd have a point. I can't really imagine those children holding weapons, fighting for their lives. Before Monica became an adult, do you think Guernica read to her like that too? I guess he might have. Strange, isn't it? I can't picture it at all. Yeah, a bit outlandish, isn't it? I checked my attic and had a bunch of old strategy guides. I have a FF7 strategy guide fresh in mint condition. Wondering if it'll sell for anything. Oh, that's really cool. I have no idea. I have no idea if they're valuable. We could look it up though. Okay, I'm gonna look. Now I'm curious. Okay, but like if you look on eBay, strategy guide. Let's look on eBay. So, is it the official strategy guide? There's one selling for $175, but it looks like some kind of special edition. The official strategy guide doesn't look like it's sold for too much. What's crazy is growing up there's no YouTube, you just had to figure it out or buy a strategy guide. I used to be so hyped buying strategy guides as a kid with the game. Now they're completely unnecessary. Yeah. Yeah, they don't even have... They don't even include manuals with games anymore. I mean, you don't even have to buy a physical game now, you can just buy a digital. 175, not bad. Well, that looks like... I've never seen it before, but it's like some kind of special edition guide. Oh, wait a minute. It's called the Completely Unauthorized Final Fantasy VII Guide. So it's an unauthorized guide, but it seems to be more valuable than, like, the official one. The official strategy guide looks like it sells for like 50 to 100. Oh wow, there's one that's like all sealed and somebody listed it for $400. See, I don't know, like people can list stuff for whatever they want on eBay, but do they actually sell it at that price? I don't know, like, I mean, they'll just keep listing it over and over. I'm definitely going to check into it. I may just keep it though. $400, now you're talking. Here, I'll put a link to it. The listing. But it's like, I don't really understand. I'm kind of confused by this. Graded 9.2? I don't know what that means. Oh. Okay, that's weird. I can't put a link to it in chat. The URL's too long. Okay, so if you go to eBay and you look for this title, you should be able to find it. But it's also like sealed in some kind of like cover. I don't know why that one's so valuable. But how was the weekend? It was good. I didn't really do that much. Oh, I got my chemical peel on Sunday. Other than that, just normal weekend. Grocery shop. Played Xenoblade. No, wait. No, I didn't play Xenoblade. Well, I played Xenoblade on Friday. Saturday, I tried to, wasn't there some Bam Bam game you're supposed to be playing? Yeah, I was supposed to play Mario Party, the Kaboom Squad mode on Saturday night, but I had to re-download Mario Party, and it took so long. Like, I don't know why it took so long, but it took like literally hours, and I wasn't able to join because it unfortunately didn't download in time. Apparently, the lost numbers can use all different kinds of blades just like us. Monica did say the city's people were originally of one kind with the Ouroboros. So you'd say that explains a similarity with us? Yeah, okay, I can see that. Even so, though, it's not many people that can master fighting with multiple blade forms, it seems. If you don't commit, your form's gonna be sloppy and you'll get bad habits. I think I'll always prefer using what I'm good at. I like to get at least a basic understanding of all of them. Nothing beats flexibility on the battlefield. Me, I'm a power girl through and through. What the sparks a power girl? Never mind, I caught your drift. It's important to remember, though, even though we have Ouroboros powers, it's still a matter of effort to achieve proficiency. Hello again, Rebecca and C, and everyone in live chat from the Twitch side of the live stream. Hey, Angel, and thanks so much for joining the Twitch stream.
Gotta note this all down.
64 hours now.
Every soldier's duty. Let's keep things on a tight loop.
What quest is active right now? And attempting to play the score she picked up in the city, Mio discovers that it's unfinished. Ask around in the city to find out who wrote it. Curious about the lost number scavenger force, the party decides to find them in the gnome wetlands and get them to know them better. Oh, this one's activated. Okay. Let's do this one because I think this is still in the... Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, this one's still in the city. What do we do if... Oh, I already listened to that one. We're looking for the person who dropped the sheet music. Sorry, never seen it in my life. Oh, well, thanks anyway.
We got new folks.
And I'm going to watch your new video soon. Been busy. Your last video is very informative, so I know this one will be too. Oh, actually, it's the same video. It just got released to the public today. But you were able to see it first because you're a member. It was early access to members. Okay, let's start going down there, I guess. Good evening. Hey, Nick, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. Excuse me, we're trying to find the person who dropped the sheet music. Oh, that's Granddad's. I can't believe he's been dropping things in the middle of the street again. He can't keep doing this. Would you mind introducing us to him? We'd actually quite like to meet him. Yeah, why not? Okay, you can help me find him. Knowing Granddad, he's probably standing on a bridge somewhere, worrying himself sick. Thank you. He's really hard to talk to. Oh, okay, that was quick. Only the second person we talked to. Oh, wait, why are you... Okay, why are you here now? Okay, I already talked to you. Okay. No, he's right there. Oh, same video. You bunch of noobs. I saw it first. Yeah, it was members only for a week. You know how to read sheet music? No. When I was in school, I played the flute, and I used to be able to read it, but now I don't remember how. Excuse me. There you are. Granddad, you dropped your sheet music again. You can't just say you can't write good music and throw everything away. Wait, you wrote this piece? We want to know how the rest of it went, so we came looking for you. It's such a lovely melody. I'd love to be able to play it all the way through. Okay. Did he hear me? I think he wants you to go with him.
We got new folks on the map.
I'm the opposite of most people I speak to about music. You ever hear, oh, I play it by ear? I can't play anything by ear. I put some sheets in front of me and I can sight read at a decent tempo. Yeah, I've heard that before, like, oh, I can play it by ear, but I feel like that's pretty rare. I'm surprised I still remember how. My music teacher was right. After enough practice, it's just like reading a book. Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, I played the flute in school, in like elementary school, but not like a lot. Like, I wouldn't remember anything about it. Oh yeah, you played the flute. You know, on the personality test, of flute players are considered the smartest. Piano players, introverts, singers, extrovert, etc. Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that before. Why are flute players considered the smartest, though? Yeah, I missed that conversation. After you sight read enough, it's just intervals. You won't even acknowledge the notes. My fingers just know what the intervals feel like. Okay, so it's like muscle memory. It's like practicing a sport. Because I definitely never practiced the flute enough to know. I only played an instrument because in school they made us take up an instrument. Where are you going, bro? Well, you are pretty smart. Oh, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Not according to most people, though. You did pretty good in college. Yeah, I did. Such pretty music. Manana dig it. Getting groovy. What? This is not really like dance music. Oh, that was nice. Ha titum ta-ta-tum. I think Granddad enjoyed himself. We had fun playing together too. Pretty different from your off-seeing tunes, and it feels a lot more jaunty. It's true, the simple act of listening makes you feel connected to everyone around you. How bizarre. Manana would like to listen again. I'd like to write something like that one day too. You will, I'm sure of it. Oh, you see those looks they gave each other? The partial score was written by Boomer. Noah, Mio, and Boomer's joint performance of the piece left a melodious mark on the city.
Some relationships changed.
Okay, let's see that other quest we got. Scavenger Force. Okay. Great sword upper. Okay, I just want to make sure I remember what this place is called, because I think they should give you just like a list of places you can just select and just fast travel there. To most people, you ever watch that guy who has convinced himself that everyone around him is stupid when he's the actual stupid one? No, but I feel like that's a common thing. I've heard about people being too stupid to realize they're stupid, but believing everyone around is stupid and you're the smart one is a whole new level of stupid. Right. Yeah. Have you ever heard that saying? Hi, Bahamut. Hi there, Rebecca and everybody. How's it going this Tuesday night? It's going good, Bahamut. How are you? I'm just not on camera right now because I had a chemical peel on Sunday. And it's like if you don't know what it is, it's like a skin treatment, but it's like your skin literally like peels off. So my skin is like a sunburn. My skin is peeling right now. So trust me when I say you don't want to see it. Okay, okay, hold on. Let me look up that phrase because I want to make sure I got it right. It's like, have you ever heard the saying, a fool thinks himself to be wise, but a wise man knows himself to be a fool? That was Shakespeare.
Everywhere.
So only a fool thinks that he's smart, but the smart person knows that he doesn't know everything. Dunning-Kruger effect is apropos for that phenomena. What's that? I'm gonna look that up. I hope you're okay. I am, Mohammed, thank you. It does hurt. Like they apply some kind of chemical on your skin, and it literally feels like, okay, I don't want to scare you guys, because this actually is a very good skin treatment. Like if you want to make your skin look nicer.
Hey, did you guys hear
and
something?
And guys can get it too, okay? It's not just for girls. It's for anyone with skin problems. But they apply some kind of chemical to your face, and it like feels like they're wiping your skin with sandpaper. So it does hurt, but it should be worth it. Okay, Dunning-Kruger effect. A cognitive bias in which people with limited competence in a particular domain overestimate their abilities. Oh, okay, that I see all the time. Every single day. I know that I know nothing from Socrates is another famous one. Yeah, right. Right, exactly. It's like if you are a smart person, you know that you don't know everything. Yeah, I've heard of it. It's always better to be humble. Another reason why I'm so agnostic towards so many things. It's okay to just say you just don't know. Right. Exactly. Like I say that all the time at work. Like I don't know, but I'll look into it, or I don't know, but I'll figure it out. Like there's too many people at work who think they have to like know the answer, or it's like it's not okay to be like, I don't know. But when I first started working, I thought it wasn't okay for me to like say I don't know. But now I'm just like immediately if I don't know, I'm just like, I don't know. You. Don't worry, we're on your side. We're friends of Monica. We thought you might be able to use a hand. And like also when like see like JM talked about the Dunning-Kruger effect, and I'm like, what's that? I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna like be like, oh yeah, totally, the Dunning-Kruger effect, of course. I'm doing okay. I broke out in a rash, went to a doctor, got medicine, and doing better. Oh man, sorry to hear that, Bahamut. Well, I'm glad to hear you're doing better, though. The more knowledge you acquire, the most you realize what you don't know. Yes, exactly. Okay, also, if you guys don't know the song... Hold on, let me look it up. Okay. The song Say Hey by Michael Franti, if you guys don't know it, look it up. It's a really good song. But there's a line in it that says, the more I see, the less I know. Seems like everywhere I go, the more I see, the less I know. Sounds like she's Medusa and just molting now. Oh, thanks. Monica, then you must be an Ouroboros. Fantastic, we're fine here, but the captain up ahead could use some help. So, but you know, Adewale, Medusa wasn't a snake herself. She had like, her hair was snakes, but she wasn't a snake. Like, she didn't molt herself. I guess maybe the snakes on her head did. Fantastic, we're fine here, but the captain up ahead could use some help. Seems like monsters are really slowing down the retrieval. Understood, we'll do what we can. Are you all fine then? Yeah, not to worry, we're 5 by 5. We'll be taking every last bit of plunder back to the city. This record, it's like a treasure trove for us. Can't be wasting a single bit. Are you okay? Is something wrong? A friend of mine died recently. His name was Yu. Aww. I see that wreckage and I just can't help but think about the folks who died there. We should be grateful for everything left there. That's a feeling I understand well.
We got new folks on the map.
That's sad. I'm full on ether. I shouldn't get that. On Elite 43. What level am I? 49. Yeah, I guess I could take it.
I'll whack 'em good.
You're dealing with me.
Cheers for that. Go for the throat. No love lost.
Hit down. You're dealing with me. This'll keep you going.
Hi, Patch Gang. Hey, Ludisil, how are you? Thanks for coming in.
Keep on pelting them.
Just as thanks for the service, the half of it.
Time to end this.
I'm gathering momentum.
We can do better yet. Some might want to surrender before we grind you into dust.
You want some more?
Everyone, I'm sorry. Working on it.
What? Bro, Noah, how did you die?
I gotta push through this.
Actually, Adewale has convinced me. Yeah, Bloodthirsty stay off screen for a while. I'm just kidding. Seriously though, you do not want to see. I'm telling you though, look up chemical peel, like people that have taken pictures of themselves after a chemical peel.
But now I feel
Before we grind
But it is like skin peeling off after a sunburn.
Keep it up, Leo. Go. Topple. Violent flurry. I'm on healing.
You're dealing with me.
Time to get cracking.
How did you guys almost get killed by these three? You're level 49. These guys were level like 43.
Let's go.
I know I have a random party, but I mean still.
A container.
Yeah, thanks. Whoever said that.
Finders keepers.
Was that Uni?
What you got for me?
I found
Was
some.
it Uni or Mio?
Nice find. Ha!
Okay, what are we now? Okay, you are 8, 8, 9, 5, 1, 7. And who do I have with me? I don't. Oh, I don't have anyone with me. I don't have a hero with me. We have 3 attackers, 1 tank. So I'm gonna go with a tank or a healer. I'll do Xeon.
At your service.
This game is pretty cinematic, so cam off looks good. Yeah, and everyone can see everything going on. Because, I mean, but honestly, like, no matter what, when you're playing a game, if you have a camera on, it's gonna block something. Well, looky here, the Ouroboros themselves. Really, I don't understand why this battery ran out on the left Joy-Con, because... Oh no, it's the right. Because I put these in at the same time. It's not like I use the right one more. Oh wait, it is the left. Okay, hold on. No, it's the left and the right. Okay, so they did die at the same time. Well, actually, no, they didn't die at the same time. One did die, but one is just very, very low. But still, how did they not die at the same time? Okay. Mizuki told me you were coming. Oof, that's a voice and a half. Gahahaha, how rude of me. Rest assured we will leave no trace of our existence. Well, I'm glad you're so enthusiastic. It's taking you some time to retrieve everything, I hear. Had a bit of trouble with Garafas, you see. I don't know what's got them in such a tiz, they just won't seem to leave our salvage all alone. It's proving nigh impossible to get our hands on those Levnis parts. I'd like to retrieve them undamaged if possible. So you just need us to bash up some Garafas, piece of cake. Recovery of resources is the goal. Engaging the enemy is secondary to that. Repeat. God, where did that come from? That's the order of priority, don't you forget it. We support more lives with our scavenging than you know. Always keep that in mind, got that? Yes ma'am. Good lad, don't worry. It's part of a rookie's job to make mistakes, you know? Rookie? You're the new recruits, aren't you? Now come on, pick up the pace. Use your powers and whatnot to retrieve those parts. Thanks in advance.
We got new folks on the map.
Nintendo really needs a new system. You realize most of your recent problems are Switch, whether it's your connection during Mario Kart, or party controllers failing, or games just not downloading. I 100% agree. Yeah, Nintendo, yeah, they create innovative systems. Like, well, they create innovative consoles, I should say.
Ah, this.
But yeah, they're all their
Time to get cracking.
I don't know what to call it, like their whole ecosystem could use work.
Divine protection.
Right. Giant swing.
Let's show them.
Another notch on my belt.
And I also had a lot of people tell me that they had the same issue with Nintendo disconnecting them all the time.
That wasn't so
But I mean, how long has the Switch been out, you know? It's been years.
Some high ether.
And they still haven't gotten better?
Eno's gonna buff right up with this.
Because when I was playing Mario Party, or not Mario Party, well, I was getting disconnected during Mario Party, but when I was playing Mario Kart with Camdog, after a while he started getting disconnected too. And then we were playing with some viewers and they started also getting disconnected. Well, I don't see any scratches. Sparks, that was stressful. Loveness drivetrain part. Okay, was that it? That's all I have to do. I'm super glad I invested in a Pro controller when I got my Switch. I had Joy-Con problems and heard way too many stories of people who ain't had Joy-Con problems. Oh yeah, Kevin told me to get a Pro controller. I just never got one because like I don't play like a ton of Switch. I mean lately I have, but for the most part I don't play like a ton of Switch games. I play Switch and I'm like, did I go back in time? What is basic juvenile white background bland screen interface? Yeah. No, I mean I agree. Although they do have very innovative consoles, like I do like that their consoles are always so different from each other. Whereas like, you know, if we take Xbox and PlayStation, they're like the same system, they're just better. But Nintendo does a complete redesign. Nicely done. And no significant damage to note. Nothing to sneeze at, eh? That's Ouroboros for you, I suppose. So we finally convinced her. This was a test from the get-go, wasn't it? I suppose you want to know if the power of the famous Ouroboros would mesh with the Lost Numbers way of life. So, you saw through us. You're smarter than I thought you'd be. Okay, I'm not sure if that's a compliment. It's good to know how the scavenger troops feel about us anyway. Thank you for telling us. I'm the one who should be thanking you. Thanks to you, I got to keep my team safe. Mizuki's a newlywed, you know, and I couldn't face May if anything happened to him. But I digress. Better get the troops home safely, eh? Thanks for your help. A pleasure working with you, Ouroboros. The party got to know Kobata. Furthermore, they experienced a day in the life of the Lost Numbers and learned how they see things.
Some relationships.
Okay, I guess. I see you didn't run into the level 71 unique fearless. Why is my party dying? That was 43. There was a 40. Oh, so okay. So I didn't. You know, I didn't know if anyone saw that, but I did look over here, saw that there was a level 71 over here, and I went the opposite way. Okay, so you did see that, I guess. Alright, but you know what? There was a level 43 that joined in, and I thought that's what I was fighting. GG, thank you, Angel One. Okay, so that was a very quick quest. I guess we'll just continue the story then? Oh wait, there may be... Okay, let me check my quests. There may be something else I could do. I guess I could do that one. This is still too high level for me, I think. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just gonna... We'll just go rest and move to the next part of the chapter. The cursor was on the 43 monster when you ran away, so you were like, what is going on? Yeah, yes, I was extremely confused. I didn't even notice there was a level 71. Dum humdy hum. That's a different tune to the one that was on the sheet music. Did you make it up yourself? Sounds great. Hum dum dum dee hum dum. This old dude hardly ever says anything, huh? I like how they didn't even put like a music note with it, so just like he was saying it. Captain Kobata can be pretty pushy sometimes, right? She seems really scary at first. But once you get to know her, you'll get that she's always taking care of us, and she has a great rep for training newbies. Once she told me she was pouring all the energy from the kids that she didn't have into making us strong. Having kids is the norm in the city, so people whisper about it, but she laughs it off, says you find your own way in life. I think she's so cool. I hope I can be like the captain and choose my own way to live too.
Some relationships changed.
Boomer being the old guy, huh? Oh my god, I didn't even notice that! He's a boomer! I thought you were just about that life for a second. I was like, maybe she just wants to try it. Oh no, no, I'm not about that life. I'm nowhere near that life. I'm not about to try fighting something that's 30 levels above me. Actually, at the time, I was even lower level. No, that was like 30 levels above me. Okay, alright. I am gonna go take a break. And then after I get back, we'll go rest. This game got that old school feel where you'll see some high level monster in the distance that you can't beat until much later. Yeah, definitely. Okay, I'm gonna go take a break. I'll be right back. Just took a look. I have almost 1,200 hours in my Switch playtime between all my games. Dang, I don't think I have that much. That's including not gaming for the past 4 months due to work and starting to move away from it slowly since I finished Tears of the Kingdom in late 2023. Oh, wow. Dang, yeah, I don't think I don't know. I don't know how much I would have. I don't think it would be 1,200 hours, though. Okay, guys, I just took a look at myself in the mirror and, like, I look like a snake shedding its skin. The first thing you have to do to become a lost member is to get yourself in shape. I want to grow up to be just like Monica, but I'll have to study and train hard if I'm ever going to be like her. Okay, we will rest here. Oh, doors. Doors, can I open? No. Can I open? No. Stupid doors. The rooms are ready for you now. How about getting some rest? Yes.
N, you say?
You know him?
I know of him, definitely. He's been a real thorn in the city's side.
Sounds rough.
He slaughtered many of my people in cold blood.
Oh.
Why bring him up?
Well, no reason.
Hmm?
What's wrong? Is it something Monica said? Is there a problem?
No. Don't worry about it. It's just a passing thought.
Yeah? Oh, I got some news earlier. We're not sleeping in tomorrow. Our briefing starts early. Get some rest while you can.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Okay. Good night.
Yeah. Night.
Wow, soft beds are really comfy. Who knew? I'm fairly sure you've always slept well, even in sleeping bags. Same. You lot, weren't you even a little nervous? Clearly you were nervous enough for all of us, judging by those dark circles under your eyes. I couldn't just meekly go to sleep after getting here and processing all that information. That sounds more like excitement than nerves, if you ask me. Well, it looks like last night's jumble of information will be sorted out in the war room. Okay, so see, if you look at Noah's hair tie, it's red. And then look at Mio's, the front of her hair on the, well, our left, if we're looking at her from here. She's got a red ribbon in her hair. Right. We should probably start making a move over to the war room then. Right, agreed. Monica said, you take the lift down from nearby the Praetorian Hill, right? That's the Sword's Hilt Guard. All the way there, huh? Okay then. Yep. So, you know, I'm thinking, like, we saw before with Senna's flashbacks about how she was, like, lonely. She was kind of like a loner, and she didn't really have friends except for Mio. And she was really, like, sad and insecure. But look at her now, she's got 5 friends. You know, most people don't even get that many. My husband surprised me with a hug last night while I was doing dishes. I was so startled, I accidentally summoned my blade. Oh boy. Seems like old age hasn't dulled your soldierly instincts, huh? Eh? Ho ho ho. So, did anything change with the Kevas and Agnes armies? Not really. They're still locked in a never-ending war, if that's what you're wondering. I guess if you count the heroes, Senna has 6 friends now.
I think...
Looks like Gray's back in town. It feels like he's softened up a bit. Perhaps it's thanks to hanging out with those young whippersnappers, huh? Those young whippersnappers.
I think we can take that elevator down to the war room.
Been a while since my last war council. Hope this isn't one of the boring ones.
Oh, okay. I was like, where's that music coming from? He's playing it. Senna has a boyfriend. What? She does?
Now we just hang about.
So yeah, they have an issue with that animation where they don't press the button.
Okay then. Sneaking into Agnes Castle, huh?
Oh boy.
Seems we won't be catching a break anytime soon.
So this person who knows where the true queens are... who was it again?
You're looking for Gondor.
Ah, that's right. So then, we've just got to find this Gondor, break him out of the prison camp and get the spark out of there.
Luckily, they don't kill us immediately after we've been captured. We're held beneath the castle, in a detention facility.
To perform forced labor?
There's that as well. But mostly, it's to set an example.
Example?
On the day of an eclipse, once a year, they hold a mass execution of prisoners at Hope's Rest, a hill on the castle's south edge.
Oh, that's dark.
The whole event gets projected, high into the sky.
Oh my god. That's messed up.
Oh no. So that's what you meant.
It's to show us we're powerless.
And the place they do this is Hope's Rest. What kind of sick joke is that?
The next eclipse falls about a month from now. So that's our deadline for what we've got to do. Contact the prisoner and get the intel on the queens.
A month.
Mio,
Well, no two ways about it. We better get started now.
yeah. And we better hurry. We can't waste a single day.
Let's say we make it in without a hitch. Won't the you-know-what give us away?
Uni, I don't think we do know.
The red glowing Mobius eye thing.
Oh, that.
Those eye patches I gave you? There's a special alloy embedded in them. Long as you got that, you'll be near invisible. Slip clean under their noses.
And after we've got the info, how do we get out?
You've put the Kavesi Annihilator out of commission. I'm sure you'll think of something.
Even if we get out, what about your lot?
You don't need to worry about them. They knew the risk.
That doesn't make it okay.
Yeah, well, that's how we do things.
But still,
I'll tell you too. Be prepared to make sacrifices.
All right. However, only as our absolute last resort. Is that fair?
That's awfully kind of you. But kind doesn't win wars. There's a Nopon called Samon in engineering. He'll be able to find you a way into the castle. Get the details from him.
Salmon. I've been calling him Salmon. Lands. Well, so far, and this just happened, Noah and Mio are the only ones that have experienced romantic feelings. I mean, Senna and Lance are interlinked partners. But so far they haven't shown to have any sort of romantic feelings, and neither does Tyon or Uni. As a Berserk fan, 1, I wonder if that's where Monolith got the idea from, and 2, that Eclipse name is a massive trigger. Wait, as a Berserk fan? What's Berserk? I already forgot how to pronounce it. Samon's engineering department. Go down the lift near Dolgan Cliff and you'll find it in no time. It's the big lift you took to get up here. You know the one? Right. Well, that's it. Ciao. Okay, bye. Oh, what? You're not going to show us the way? There's a strategy meeting we have to be at discussing what to do after the infiltration. Oh, you're infiltrating the prison too? Well, it was originally our plan. I see. Looking forward to working with you then. It's an anime manga in the dark fantasy genre. Very heavy emphasis on dark. Oh, okay, yeah. You know what? You've talked about it before. I didn't remember the name, but you've definitely talked about it before. Yeah, sorry, not gonna be all buddy-buddy with you. Rude. Wow, what crawled up his arse? Look at it from their perspective. We essentially took the Ouroboros powers that were originally intended for them. But what does that have to do with any of this? Well, that's not true exactly, right? Like, they were just Ouroboros candidates, but they weren't guaranteed to get it. Let's just play our part for now. We should head to engineering. I mean, this is like trying to get a job, right? Like, you could be a candidate, but you might not get the job. Like, you don't always get what you want, bro, okay?
Some relationships changed.
Oh, there's more information. I joined the Lost Numbers in hopes of becoming as fine a man as Guernica. In the hopes of becoming as strong and as kind as him, and yet, even as of this day, it still remains an aspiration. From an objective standpoint, I highly recommend it. It's an amazing story with great characters. Subjectively, if you're squeamish, I don't recommend it. Oh, okay. Okay, you know what? First, let's discuss this information. Quest-related event. Wait, what's that? Okay, I guess... Do we take the elevator again? Exactly, the other team group need to get over it. Right. Oh, we can't go down there? Okay, what is the question mark then? Okay, I won't worry about it right now. Yeah, I mean, like I said, they were just candidates for it. It doesn't mean that they are guaranteed to get Ouroboros.
No one can fight on empty batteries. Been meaning to talk to you guys.
We've been through a lot since we settled on getting to the city, huh? But we all made it through in one piece. That's something to be thankful for. Yeah. We're seeing a world that we've never known before, experiencing it for the first time. I just wish I could have let Guernica know that too. If it wasn't for him, we'd have been cut down right where we stood. Yep, or maybe just ended up blindly killing each other in battle like every other schmuck. I'm glad it didn't come to that. Yeah, think about it. What the old man gave us, it was immense. But in the end, we won't know a flippin' thing about the guy, will we? Kinda sucks. I mean, it's pretty late in the day, but I really want to know more about him. I wonder what his motive was for giving us this power. No, in fact, I think we have a duty to find out. Because, like him, we stand together with the people of the city. Seems all the city folk thought he was a pretty awesome guy, huh? Especially Monica. He was a really special person for her, right? Indeed, Monica was referring to him as Dad, even. It's a city custom. That's what they call the person who raises them. Perhaps we could ask Monica about Guernica, find out what he really thought. After all, we're carrying his dreams now, fighting to make them real.
Nothing left behind?
Oh, it already activated it for me. Okay, so, I mean, this... Well... This quest certainly seems like it would provide us with some interesting information. Oh, there's the question mark. I'll talk to you first. Oh hey, perfect timing. You lot have already smashed up a few flame clocks so far, right? Yeah, a few, I guess. Why? Well, the thing is, the Lost Numbers are going to start paying out a bounty for damage dealt to Mobius. Here you go. Gust bracelet.
We got new folks on the map.
Gondor is the only one that knows the whereabouts of the real queens. I really hope everything works out. You don't think we can handle it? That's not what he said. No, it's got nothing to do with you guys or the plan. Sorry, just forget I said anything. The boss will have my guts regardless if I say something I'm not supposed to. Like, he didn't say anything wrong. I mean, this is like dangerous. Like, lots of things could go wrong. Okay, Gust Bracelet. Let's see what that does. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. D, E, F, G. Master Arts will be 100% charged when starting a battle. Oh!
Hey, this is important.
I like that one. Let's see, who should that be given to? Let's see, what do you have for Master Arts? Give it to Noah.
Monica, can we talk?
What's up? Sounds ominous.
We were hoping we could ask you about someone. Guernica, in fact.
About Dad?
Everyone in the city speaks so highly of him, but we still don't know a whole lot about him. I think we owe him that much.
All right. Where do you want to start?
You were brought up by him, right? So, we thought you'd probably understand him better than anyone else.
Ha! I wish that were the case. The Guernica Van Dam that I knew was a man that I always looked up to. He was always busy keeping the city together or fighting out on the front line. Always distant. After I chose a military life, he didn't even talk to me like a parent anymore.
You mean... you weren't on very good terms?
I got to know the man, I think. But not the father. I just thought that we'd have more time together.
Aw.
Huh. Hey, boss. You're making the kids feel guilty.
Sorry. I don't blame you guys for any of this. Dad, Guernica, died in the line of duty, trying to accomplish his aim. But that's not all. He died fighting for what he believed in, and he saw it through. Of that much, I'm sure.
For what he believed in.
Well, about that, there still might be a bit of unfinished business there. He sure was adamant about getting stuff home to people.
Yeah, for certain.
Sorry, what do you mean exactly?
Personal effects from the deceased. Things that family and friends can remember them by. We don't leave any other mark behind that says, we were here, you see?
Crazy how much time and the importance of spending it with people you care about is a recurring theme in this game, eh? Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely noticing that.
If there are people waiting for you, then you just want to leave something behind, whatever it may be.
And that definitely ties into the whole thing where the Kevis and Agnes people only have 10 terms.
I was in the rear guard. I know just how dangerous that battlefield was.
And then there's also this whole thing about, like, what is it to, well, like, what does it mean to be human? because the Kevas and Agnes guys, like, they're human, but they're like, they weren't born. They were created in like a lab. So it's like, it's kind of like, you know how some people don't consider lab-grown diamonds to be quote-unquote real diamonds? It's kind of like that. It's like if they weren't like born, are they human? I definitely feel like there's this whole thing of like, what does it mean to be like human? And they also don't know. They don't know like they don't know about like birth, babies, family relationships, like romantic relationships. You know Goku from Dragon Ball Z. He's the worst anime father of all time. He refused to come back to life to fight in the afterlife, making his wife Chi-Chi, his wife, raise his son. Oh really? I've heard of Goku, but I didn't know anything about him. I just know his name is Goku from Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, that
Maybe it's better not to dwell on that.
yeah, that doesn't sound like a good dad.
But there are personal items that have been left behind though, right? Huh? Maybe you'd let us do something to help out with that. It must be really painful for the people who never got the chance for closure.
Yeah, right. I'm starting to get a handle on how they see things in the city. Sort of.
But if there's something we can do about it, I want to try to help.
I appreciate the sentiment, guys. But why go to all this trouble?
Well,
Because we're nice.
we'll get some closure from doing this too. We were losing friends every day.
And before we became Ouroboros, some of us used to be Offseers. Guernica went to all that trouble for others. And when it happened, he was thinking of everyone waiting for him in the city. So I'd like to help his voice find its way.
Much appreciated. Speaking personally, good on you.
Travis, could you pull up the tactical register?
Roger that. Give me a moment. There's the data. We've got a list of deceased soldiers and the likely locations where they fell. Could you check out the waypoints around Alfeto Valley?
That's some impressive precision.
Kind of you to notice. See, that's the thing about us lost numbers. We just don't know when to quit.
Okay, guys, it's up to you now. When you're done, could you meet me at the Remembrance Stones?
Got it. You have my word.
Alright, another quest. This one seems interesting though. I want to do this one. Well, I want to do all of the ones I've done, I guess, otherwise I just wouldn't do them. But you know, some quests contribute more to the lore than others.
What do I do again?
Oh, we can't take the elevator? Okay, guess we'll just fast travel. Oh, actually, you know what? We'll use the destination map. Okay, I think this one's the closest. The city has great quests that have a ton of substance underlying them. Awesome. Well, we love those around here. I just don't really find side quests very interesting unless they are contributing to the lore or the world building of some sort.
You itching to get wrecked?
You're dealing with me.
Time to get someone's needy. Time to get cracked.
I'll keep up the attack.
Smooth as always, Noah.
See? I'm guarded. I've lost the enemy.
lost her attention.
My power flows free.
I know. Feeling good.
Lots of attention.
Crazy strong now. This ain't the half of it.
Elevator literally buzzed as soon as he brought up the map. It's realistic where it takes a minute to go up and down when you activate it. Oh! It's realistic!
Nice move, Kyle. We can do this.
Well, I didn't think of that.
I see you. Bunch of fools. We can do better yet. Sidewise. I'll keep up the attack. I see you. Soul fire.
Now I'm ready to make some waves. Someone's needy.
You're a lifesaver. Violent flurry.
Keep it coming. Right?
It means there were no holes in my strategy.
Must have been stashed away here. Well, I'll get this right back to the city. Use belongings. This way?
Whoa,
Oh yeah, okay, I see them. I see it. 10 like hype. Thank you everyone for the 10 likes.
Someone's needy. Time to get cracking.
Very attentive of you. You're dealing with me.
Cheers for that.
I've lost the enemy. I'm gathering momentum.
I know. Feeling good. Let's go them.
Wow, I'm fit to burst.
Violent flurry.
Overboard. Blow ring.
Lots of attention.
Well, my power flows free.
We can do better yet.
No flash. You're dealing with me.
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Oh, this'll be over like that.
That's right. Let's make it quick. You're dealing with me.
Time to get cracking.
No love lost.
I know you can do even better.
Go.
Cross impact.
All coming
Lost the
together.
enemy. You're dealing with me. Now we're in the swing of things. I've lost the enemy.
I see you.
You're
Oh
dealing
my god, where did this thing come from?
Moved on.
Overboard. Overboard.
Sidewise. Having fun. I know I am. You're on fire, Lance.
Cross impact. No love lost. Keep on pelting. Nice moves, Taya.
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
You fought well, mate. I'll get your stuff back to your folks for you. And here.
This place next, yeah?
So this way. Oh, I was like right here. How come these are all the way out here? Guess they fell out of the aliveness. We got this. We'll get your stuff back to your people. He was belongings. Huh, look at that. We can fast travel right to it.
We've brought their belongings.
Thanks. Means a lot. Can you lay them out here?
Now you mention it, didn't Monica put an eye patch here? Yeah, that was Guernica's.
What does it mean exactly? Placing people's belongings here?
How can I explain it? You guys have off-seeing, right? I guess this is our version of that.
Yes, I just remembered this quest. Very wholesome. Yeah.
off seeing for city folk.
Very emotional.
You got here first.
Boss, we were waiting for you.
Brother, you...
Zuo, you made it back.
Hiwa. You always kept such good care of this. Now look at it. I just wish that we could have talked more. But you're home now.
Thanks to you, these people got a chance to say farewell to their loved ones. And I got to fulfill Dad's dying wish. Thank you.
The motes. Sparkles fly!
You're finally home.
Aww.
Hiwa.
These people, they weren't just sacrifices. They've entrusted us all with the future. As the Founders did. Looking back is not an option. So that was an off-seeing. The sound of that music, it's really something else. I don't think anyone here will forget this day, as long as they live.
The Fallen never got to win their battles, but maybe now they can get some rest.
Yeah, finally. Speaking of, you ought to get some rest too. You're gonna be pretty busy from now on.
You said it, boss. Wait, just how busy are we talking here?
Not gonna lie, after watching a ton of Studio Ghibli films recently, I'm definitely noticing a lot of Miyazaki influence in this game. He's a pacifist, so all his films have anti-war messaging. Oh really? I didn't know that. I mean, Princess Mononoke was like quite violent. Beautiful rendition of the earlier song, yeah. You impress me, Bloodthirsty. Not often, but sometimes. Oh really? Just sometimes? That Discord bloop though. Oh, you heard that? Yeah, I think I turned streamer mode off, and then I didn't turn it back on. Streamer mode on. Yeah, when streamer mode is on, then it mutes it. Wow, the mommy milk review wasn't even trying to hide it. Why not just throw them in our face? Why don't you? Right. Yeah, and then, I mean, do you see, like, the way that her chest moves when she's just, like, walking? Like, they don't move like that. I mean, when you're just, like, walking, they don't move like that. There's no reason for them to move like that.
From now on, I'll be traveling with Noah's crew.
Huh? But then who's gonna handle things in the city?
You'll be here, won't you, Travis?
Like father, like daughter, eh?
Dad spent his life on the front line, and I want to carry on that tradition. I understood that when I heard the Offseers play. It has to be me. I have to carry on his legacy, fulfill his hopes. I'll fight for you now. Call on me anytime you need my help.
Oh!
Thank you. That's truly heartening.
That was a hero quest?
I hope we'll get to know each other outside of battle too.
That was, like,
There's
really
so
quick.
much I'd like to ask you. About yourself, the city.
No worries.
A word of warning, guys. The boss's stories are long.
If you've got time to rip on the boss, I might just assign you some more duties, Travis.
Oh.
Well, at least I won't have to worry about the city while I'm gone. Just holler if you need me.
We'll take you up on that.
Well, there's some male fan service in this game too. You can put Lance wearing nothing but a tight Speedo. Really? The bereaved witness the offseeing ceremony and thank the party for everything they've done. Monica will lend you her help from now on.
The battle for the future is here, and we're on the front line.
Lost Vanguard. Uni. Really? Okay. Interesting. Class, Lost Vanguard. Role, Defender. Protects allies by deploying fields. Specializes in countering enemy attacks and can deal damage while guarding. I'm kidding. I mean, honestly, that sounds believable. And please don't do that if it was real. I can never look at Lance the same. I mean, that honestly, like, sounds like something they would put in this game. Because this game has been surprisingly, you know, like, not PG.
Would you?
I'm afraid our precious son could be one of the prisoners chosen during the next eclipse. It's like you already chiseled his name on his tombstone the way you're talking. Have some faith, he'll make it. Oh, this was the conversation I missed earlier. Okay, I'm glad I caught it again.
Some relationships changed.
I mean, the fact that they put the mark on certain places on some of the girls' chests, and then like the way that the girls' chests move when they walk, I would not be surprised if they had Lance in a Speedo or something. Gotta be equal, you know? Hey, Rebecca. How you been? Hope you're good. How's the stream? Hey, Anthony. I'm good. How are you? Thanks so much for coming in. The stream's good. Just getting through Xenoblade. I think we're up to like 65 hours now. Our job isn't just scavenging, you know. We recover modules too. Both of those tasks go towards protecting our lives in the here and now. But it's the same for both Kevin and Agnes, right? We all raid each other to sustain ourselves. The pattern never changes, but sometimes I'm haunted by the feeling that we could all just find a way to live together somehow. I'm good and glad to hear it. This is a solid game. It's been really fun. I really like it. I think it's a good game. So I think at this point, when I was playing Dragon Quest, like 65 hours in, I was like, when is this game over? But I haven't felt that way about this game. It was at just your age when my grandchild joined the Lost Numbers, but he went missing on his very first mission. We should never have let him go. I regret it to this day. But now I have the power to at least oppose what the Lost Numbers are doing.
We got new folks on the map.
Just like Dragon Quest XI dirty magazines. Yes, the Ogler's Digest. I was so shocked they put that in there. I was like, I thought this was like a G-rated game. I mean, it was all about like the power of love and friendship. I mean, so is this game, but it's less juvenile about it. Because the Dragon Quest is very like, it's very like juvenile. Well, so I guess I thought it was until we got to the Ogler's Digest, and then also that quest where that guy wants to ask Jade to wear a sexy Playboy bunny costume. That was creepy. And like not appropriate. I'm gonna have to head out. I'll catch the rest of the VOD tomorrow after work. Thanks for the stream. Take care of yourself, y'all. Alright, JM. Thanks so much for coming in and hanging out. Have a good night. Hey, I just heard Monica's going with you to the front, right? She must be brave to take that step. I don't know if I have it within me to make a decision like that. Guernica never made it back, and neither did you. But that's the thing about fighters. When they come up against something scary, they can't just pretend they didn't see it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pile more worry on you like that. Just hold on to your lives. Nothing's more important after all. Oh, how do I get in there? Oh, there's a door. But it's locked. Okay, so I still can't get in there. Okay. So the last time we went outside the city, I totally lost my eye patch. Or should I say, the eye patch I borrowed from the captain. Some lost number you are. What if you'd been discovered by Mobius? No, I should not run in front of their target shooting. The lost numbers are short on snipers, right? It's just that I've been considering changing my role is all. You're changing your blade again? Are you really sure you found the right role this time? Well, I mean, it's like jobs, right? Sometimes you think you want to do one job and then you get to it and you realize you don't like it. I feel like that happens to the majority of people I know. Like, they start out wanting to do one thing. Like, they major, they major in college in one thing. Let's go get some torpedo wraps to eat. I'm going for tasty sausage. Sausage, most off-putting ingredient for wrap. Would love to meet Nopon. So lacking in taste decency if such exist. I find like most people like go into college like majoring in one thing and they have like a specific thing they want to be. And then they like find a job doing what they wanted, but they realize they don't like it. They either don't like it or it's like too stressful. It's not like what they thought it was going to be like.
Smells good. How about we grab something?
We managed to procure a great deal of growth modules this time around. The most we've ever gotten at once, I think. Now that we've entered the heart of it, we have to keep adding to the good results we've attained so far. It's crazy how magazines, DVD, or places like clubs or Hooters were the only way to such content, but you hear Hooters may go out of business. The internet has changed so many things. Yes, I did hear about that. I guess Twin Peaks is okay though. I mean, there's a Twin Peaks near my house. It seems like it's doing good. Daddy, can we get this book? Oh, I already listened to this conversation. My first major was music, but there's no money in it. Recitals were so nerve-wracking. Then I switched to business. Yeah, it's like a lot of that happens a lot. Like a lot of people like start off thinking they want to do one thing and then they change their mind because like it doesn't make enough money, or it's not what they thought it was, or they end up not liking it. Like there's so many people I know that changed their majors in college. I mean, I majored in sociology because I wanted to do something in criminal justice. But I mean, it's not that I like found I didn't like it. I could never find a job in that field. I ended up in IT. But here's the other side of that though. you might end up in some field you never thought you'd be in, and you might really like it. Like, I enjoy IT. I don't know if I, like, love it, but it's like a stable, good job that pays decently, you know what I mean? And I get to work from home. But I never thought about going into IT. And then I have another friend from college. She also majored in criminal justice. And she worked, well, she just got another job. I forgot what she was doing at her new job, but let me look at her LinkedIn. But for a long time she worked at, actually, she had a job at the college we went to. And she was,
Let me just fix this.
She was like a compliance. No, she was like a, yeah, she was like, well, she did start off as like a compliance director. But then she became like the director of community standards at my college. She just got another job as an affirmative action officer. So I mean, I guess it's like sort of like what she was doing was like sort of criminal justice. I mean, it was like she was like helping establish like safety and standards. Safety standards and community standards at the college we went to. Okay, so there was another friend that we had. And she also majored in criminal justice. And I think she's like a recruiter now.
Gotta keep nice and limber.
Less and less guys are going to such places. Not gonna lie, without the internet, I may have a couple baby mamas, kids running around. Thank God for the internet. My job pays well and I can take it easy after I get my sales, but it can be so depressing hearing older people beg me for flex cards, crying they can't eat, they're disabled, can't move, etc. But your supervisor is all about sale. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that sounds pretty stressful. And then, like, yeah, and then you also learn, you know, when you start working, you also learn, like, it's not so easy to go, like, go do, like, a job where you can, like, help people, because it's always so difficult. Complete castle access. Okay, wait, what am I supposed to be doing? Gondor, currently in agony and custody, knows the location of the true queens. The first step in the prison rescue is talking to Salmon and engineering. Oh, okay, so... Oh, there we go. Okay, I had to activate the quest. Oh, and then when you become an adult and you're on your own, you have to pay the bills. So you can't always take a job where it's like you feel good about yourself, but it doesn't pay enough for you to survive. Where am I? Oh, wait. Have I been here before? I realize how great of a position I'm in. Imagine members thanking you, crying you got them a flex card for 150 a month, while I've done 150 in 2 days on Uber. Right, exactly. Like, our weapons can't defeat Mobius, so wherever the Ouroboros came from, I'm sure I'm grateful to have them on our side. Me too. The time to take the offensive might be just around the corner. Me too. Oh, I just read that. But yeah, like, I mean, like, when you start working and you're on your own, you realize you can't always just, like, go follow your passion because it doesn't allow you to, you know, it doesn't pay you enough to live the way you want to live. Not just survive, but, like, we all want to, like, live in a certain amount of comfort.
That container.
Our mission today will be to capture one single Kavesi Levnus. We've only been assigned one mercenary for the mission, so let's make sure it comes back in one piece.
Doesn't look like we can get to it from here.
We've never been here before.
Centered harbor control. Oh, it's a container.
Come on, don't fail me
This
now.
is valuable. I'll hang on to it.
Nice, fine.
I didn't even know where I think Uni mentioned the container, but I didn't even know where it was. It also has caused me to change my diet. The amount of people who have diabetes is jarring. Not a stretch, over 70% of the members I talk to have diabetes. Oh my god. Wow. I did not expect so many people would have diabetes. They're usually on metformin at the least. I don't think I know anyone with diabetes, or at least that I know of. Or maybe I'm just unaware.
I'm with you.
Uni, really? That was dramatic.
What you got for me?
This has got to be worth a bunch.
Nice, fine.
Monica truly is as much of a hero as her father, the great Guernica. His will fully lives on in her, so I should in theory feel relaxed about things, and yet I'm not. Oh, okay, I do have Monica with me. Okay, what do you have? Shockwave. Enemies performing arts will be knocked back. Boosts aggro generated when using art by 70%. Deals continuous damage to enemies in a fixed radius and draws more aggro. Boosts damage dealt to machines by 100%. Armor Veil. Blowdown. Boosts aggro generated when using art by 70%. Okay. You probably know someone. Sometimes they don't have full-blown diabetes. Yeah. And I mean, it's probably not something everyone always talks about. Excuse me, are you Samon? Most indeed, and our friend's famed Ouroboros. I hear everything from Monica. We'll lend spare ship to friends, don't worry. Oh, his mustache is so cute. Thank you very much for this. She good ship. Boundary the name. Friends feel free to use. Whoa, nice piece of kit this. I've never seen a real ship before, except in the textbooks. If friends feeling gratitude can show respect by add Mr. to start of name. Mr. Salmon. Sorry to cut the pleasantry short, but could you tell us more about the infiltration plan? At least ask about both first, meh. Bah, fine. Salmon explains, so listen up. Surroundings of Agnes Castle are under exceptionally strict guard. Nothing too unexpected. Even with most state-of-art cloaking device, approach by Levnus greeted with shooting and shouting and short, sharp landing. That's why we plan to approach on route that go around Erythia Sea. From the sea, huh? Wait, if they discover us in the drink, then are we really royally snuffed? Erythia Sea shrouded in black fog. If you ship to glide along on surface of sea, will not show up on radar scan from above. Right, good thinking. Before proceed to explain nitty-gritty, we must make ship shape. Friends have to help also. If it not run as is, there are not enough fuel for a runnage off boundary. Ah, so that's the problem. Sounds like you need some good old-fashioned physical labor. Sign me up. Salmon happy to see friends so enthusiastic. Could never hope to even carry 300 ether cylinder by own self, so things were looking choppy. 300? The 300? Do we really need that many? Friends must remember, once depart on ship, they're nowhere to top up before land of destination. That does make sense. Sure, but where the spark are we gonna find that many cylinders? Not here, that for sure. We pour all fuel we had into making prototype. In other words, we have to figure out the whole supply chain from nothing. Perish thought, friend. Salmon never expect friends could provide alone. Only need to assist associate of Salmon. Would like friends to go see Timna and explain situation. And that person can get us the cylinders? Assuredly, Timna come from one of 6 mighty houses. Should be no big deal to part with 100 ether cylinder or even 1,000. What are these 6 houses? Very fancy houses and holding up very important people. We read all the statues, plaques. Alright, we got it. Where can we find this Timna? In Kalem residential quarter of city. Great, let's go then.
We got new folks on the map.
Go to Kalem residential quarter. Timna lived there. Look for house with staircase. Going to be away for now. See you all later. Okay, Angel One, sounds good. You did some voiceover work, right? I've been thinking of doing some voiceover work too. Can you tell me about your experience? I did some voiceover for... Actually, it was at work. It wasn't anything for YouTube or anything, or like modeling. But you do get a lot of experience, like indirect experience with voiceovers when you do YouTube. So I did voiceover for work for a training course, it was like an e-learning course, so like a corporate training for like a service desk application. I mean, I had a script that I read out loud, so I just had to follow the script. But you do have to, you know, try and, you don't want to just sound like monotone, like, okay, now you click on here, now you click here, now you'll see, you want to, like, well, it depends on what kind of, you know, voiceover you're doing, but like for, you know, for training, like imagine you were somebody that was taking an e-learning course for work. You would tune out very quickly if the person was boring. So like for that particular thing, I needed to sound like more friendly and conversational, like I was talking to a real person. But even though I had a script, it still took a lot of practice because it's hard to record yourself. Like, you're gonna, like, if, you know, you're gonna mess up and you're not gonna read it correctly. You know, like, even when I'm reading the text in this game, like, I don't always read it correctly, even though I have it right there in front of me, because, you know, talking is hard. So I'd say it takes a lot of practice and a lot of re-recording. Same thing that I have on YouTube, though. Oh, I have to wait for it to open. Okay, JM told me it's like a real elevator. Same thing when I record videos on YouTube, though. It takes a lot of practice to get it right. I mean, my first time recording videos, like, it took me so long. I mean, it still takes me a pretty long time. I mean, I'm better at it now, but recording my first videos, it took me hours because I kept messing up and then I would have to re-record. So I would say, like, it takes a lot of practice, but it's pretty fun. But, I mean, you always want to keep in mind what kind of voiceover you're doing. So, like, depending on the kind of, the type of thing that you're doing.
Timna's place should be around here.
You're gonna have to do, like, different tones and emotions with your voice. Hey, so my dad came back from an expedition, and guess what? He brought me a fortune clover. Whoa, I'm so jelly. You'll have 7 in no time. Oh, those fortune clovers. Uni likes those. I remember when we first met her, she was talking about collecting those fortune clovers. Yeah, I go monotone sometimes when reading statements accidentally. You wouldn't believe all the disclaimers I have to read. You'd think you're selling your soul. Yeah, I mean, and when I'm just reading the text here, I'm pretty monotone too, and I get a lot of comments from people on my TikToks and my shorts or on my streams or whatever telling me I'm really monotone. Miss Timna, we've come on an errand from Samon. Oh, really? And what might he need? Well, he's found himself quite urgently needing a large quantity of fuel, so I don't need the preamble stuff. This is Samon we're talking about. I'm sure he's got a whole lot of guff to sell me. Well, I wouldn't quite... It's quite all right. What's he after? Tell me plainly. 300 ether cylinders. Planning something big again, isn't he? Not to worry, I'll have them prepared. Or, well, I'd love to do that for you, but lately the conservative lot have been buzzing around. Such a pain. The truth is we haven't been able to secure a surplus for ourselves either. The what now? They're the people who don't welcome war, perhaps. It seems you know enough to recognize not all of this great city's people think the same way. Some are happy to remain spectators in the conflict taking place outside our door, not fight Mobius, maintain the status quo. They want nothing more than to seal the city's hatches, build up our defenses. Lots of conservative people like that here. Oh, they're very isolationist. But do pardon an old woman for that tangent. We were talking about ether cylinders. Their lot has been stockpiling more than they need, not all just to cock a snook at us. You should get what you need from them. Huh? Didn't you just say you didn't like each other? That doesn't mean there aren't any sensible people on that side too. I see, so even your separate factions are comprised of varying types. Well, maybe we should pay a visit to one of these sensible people then. Please do. Speak to Miori. She is the person in charge of the material storage warehouse. If you tell her that the Nopon's needs are many, the conversation should go smoothly. The Nopon's needs are many? The material storage warehouse is outside the city. Mind how you go. Understood. Thanks for your help. Miori can be a bit forceful, but that's just because she takes her job seriously. If you tell her the Nopon's needs are many, she should help you readily enough. Oh, you know what? That was slightly different than what she said. I can fast travel right next to her. Miori, there she is. Hey, are you Miori? What? Miss Timna sent us. We're trying to get some ether cylinders. Timna did? Well, is that all? She didn't give you a message or something? Huh? A message? Bro, we just heard it. The Nopon's needs are many. Don't think I remember anything like that. Right, no deal then. You can leave now. What? Look, this isn't what we were told. I'm a busy gal, okay? Beat it. What, nobody remembers? Hey, wait. Suggest to abandon hope. Really, Riku? Nobody remembers that Timna said to tell her the Nopon's needs are many? She gave coldest shoulder. Oh, right, she said to mention that the Nopon needs his money. No. That's not it. Is that really what she said to the word to the letter? Are you sure? Huh? Oh, was it needs are many instead? Yes! I just said it! Yes, now I get it. I'll get them ready for you. Oh, what? She just knows what that means? Okay. Really? Thanks so much. Great success. I see, so that's what she meant by the conversation going smoothly. I'm surprised that Taion isn't the one that remembered the message. If anyone would remember, it'd be Taion. It means this person big Nopon fan. Only reasonable, really. So, how many do you need? 300 ether cylinders. Is that manageable? I'll check. Hold tight. Also, don't let anyone near the storage. Sure thing. Don't let anyone near. Like anyone bother coming out here without a rock-solid reason. It sounded like the faction she belongs to doesn't want any involvement with us. I imagine she doesn't want to be suspected of helping Ouroboros. Well then, should we give her a hand? The faster it's done, the sooner we can be out of her hair. What should we do? Help her stay put. Well, she said to stay here, right? So, we'll stay put. She said not to let anyone near. I would assume that includes us. Yeah, let's keep watch like we were told. Huh? Something up, Mimi? I just heard something. It's coming this way. Whoa, check him out. See? This is why we should have stayed here. I wonder if this would have happened anyway, though. Why are they so big? Let's take them out before things get messy. I'm with you.
We got new folks on the map. Come on. Cheers for that.
Fire! You're dealing with me.
Show us what you got, Senna.
Topple!
That's all you got?
I'll provide support.
Sidewinder! Use this!
Thanks.
Wait!
Oh, this one's a unique.
Ow!
Now we say the half of it.
Sometimes brute force is the answer.
Good job, Uni!
Noble talk.
I can't keep them interested.
You're crazy strong now.
The heat is
I'm
on!
gonna get a swing of this.
I see you!
I can feel it in my bones.
Keep on pelting them.
You're dealing with me.
New Hampshire!
I see
Don't
you!
worry, this will be easy. This game's for babies.
Aerial slap. I've felt this before, but now I feel strong now.
I'm more than strong enough to punch your lights out! On it!
No slap. Quick strike.
Reversal edge!
Low range.
That's all you got?
Monica, this
See, I didn't even need to use Interlink. Also, always read like this. Your inflections are so spot. I'm like, wait, is that Bloodthirsty talking or is she reading? Really? Because I always have people commenting telling me I'm super monotone. Or that I have, like, no reaction to things. I heard a ruckus out here. Anything I need to worry about? Not even slightly. Nobody's here. Right. I prepared the ether cylinders. Take them and go. Thanks. How are they going to carry 300? I like how they put it that way. 99, 99, 99, and 3.
We should be done with the ether cylinders now. Let's get back to Mr. Salmon.
A ship, huh? I'm on board for that.
Usually don't read with inflection like this. Okay, I will try to read with more inflections and emotions. Oh, he's right here.
Job well done. Salmon pull all-nighter to install. Expect to be shipshape by tomorrow morning.
That soon?
Salmon never flounder. Always get job done.
Thank you so much.
Thank you not necessary. Salmon is fixer-upperer by trade.
What's that?
Ah, this is ultimate vessel.
Ultimate vessel?
That right. Even vortexing raging great sea not slow advance. It'd go down in history as queen of boats. Still work in progress, but sure to bring to fruition someday. It's Salmon's dream.
Wow.
Using the ether cylinders, you brought him. Salmon embarks on a night of feverish work to make sure the boundary's usable by morning. Return to the Lost Numbers dorm. My favorite reading of you is the difficulty, the French-like Academy of Dragon Quest XI. You were hilarious. It was definitely a long ride past its welcome, but there's so many great moments of yours in DQ11. Thanks! This isn't a trident, it's a bident. It was!
There, all done.
Wow! Amazing!
Okay, I'll bag you the next one. I even brought the materials and stuff. Make me something mega cool, yeah?
Sure. What kind of blade do you want? Sword? Gun?
Fists.
Okie dokie.
Hey. If we didn't have to fight each other, you think that could have been Yoren?
Yoren, did you ditch training again just to work on this stuff?
See, they're like little kids.
I'm not skiving. I just had a bad
So
headache.
they grew up.
I gave notice too.
Excuse me? No one did that for you, right?
Yeah, I'm used to doing it.
Okay, it's done. Hold on. Is that...
Who's that?
Aw.
Lance.
This one's Uni, and this is Noah.
Hey, that looks just like me. Good job, matey.
Huh?
I love it, Yoren.
Yeah?
Yeah. We don't have your talent. All we can do is slash and shoot each other. But you create things.
Hey, so who's this? We know someone like that?
Looks like a real tough fella.
That's...
It's me.
What?
This is you.
It looks nothing like you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Like, that's what I want to end up like someday.
I mean, that's his face.
Silly, huh?
It's not silly. I believe in you. I've seen exactly what you can do.
Always
think
good
he's
guy,
got
Noah.
what it takes. You're talking out your bum.
No, I'm not. He can do it. Right, Jorn?
I'll try then. I'll try really hard.
He looked up to me, man. Smiling.
Sometimes it's hard to judge, huh? What we're supposed to be protecting. It all gets a bit blurry.
Yeah.
Even so, his smile was the real thing. We should cherish that.
Resigned sigh. How does Noah always know what to say?
Next time we'll think twice about who really needs punching.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
What are you doing?
So you saw it?
Huh?
Your husk. Your own lifeless husk. You've come across it?
How did you...
Your eyes. You looked like you were gazing into your own past.
That's crazy. Live long enough and you learn how to figure out stuff like that.
Oh, it hasn't been as long as you think. But folk do tell me I'm pretty sharp.
No. How come you don't wake these guys up? Can you use the help? Or is it because they'd just be Mobius fodder?
They can't be fodder. If we wake them up here, they'll be freed from the shackles of the flame clock.
So why then?
Because this is our fight. We don't know how long it'll take. And their lives are short.
So you don't want to get them mixed up in everything?
That's one reason.
And the other?
People need to learn who they really are. What they have to leave behind for posterity. I want them to wake up in a world that affords them that chance.
How do we discover who we really are?
See, this is similar from what I was saying to what I was saying about, like, what does it mean to be human?
Huh?
You've got to look to the present and the future only. The one in the past, it isn't you. You didn't make that, and it's not yours.
Make that?
But look to the future, and you can build yourself up however you like. You can become whoever you want to be.
I can?
You've got the power to do so. Be true to yourself.
Thank you. That's...
Well, that's what my dad always said.
Your dad?
But it goes for you, too.
True to myself. We'll see.
Really? Did you seriously just burn your tongue again?
You saw that.
Well, your soup is one of the highlights of my day.
Aw.
Really? Whoa, thanks. I'm flattered.
It was just the truth.
Want some to taste test?
For real. Good thing I got off early. You enjoy cooking?
Oh, it's been drilled into me. It's a ritual now. Can't really start the day without making a pot.
I get you. 2 months, huh? Since that battle.
Yeah.
You're tough. No joke.
Eh?
We heard from Uni that you're just like us.
Oh, that part.
I've been plodding along, playing it all cool. But when we saw him again...
What? Uni told them? I don't think...
Nah, snuff all
I mean,
of
what
it.
if Mio didn't want them to know?
I'm scared too. Just so you know. Since
I don't know
none of
that
you
Uni
told us
should have
the whole
told them.
truth, I've hoped... No. I'm sure I'll see Miyabi again. I'm so sure of it.
Hard, wasn't it? Hearing that.
Yeah. But it sure beats ignorance.
That's what Noah thinks too. You're hard as nails.
What we don't know might as well not exist. It's an obvious way to think, but it isn't right. Closing my eyes doesn't mean evil disappears.
And so, you go on.
Yeah, I'll keep going. While my flame still flickers to the bitter end. With all of you.
You said it.
The difficulty spike in Act 3 really turned people off, but still, you going off when bosses get 3 turns. Completely ridiculous. Look at this. Completely ridiculous. Yeah, I remember. I would be like, did you guys see that? Yeah, I think, 3 definitely... I mean, if the more you get into Dragon Quest, the more the pacing goes off, and it gets, it gets more difficult, and I don't know, I just don't think the second half of the game was well designed at all. I haven't seen you that pissed since the night in Baldur's Gate when you literally put the controller down, looked up at the sky, remained silent for 2 minutes. You were pissed. Oh my god, it was that time. Okay, that time when I had everyone dead except one person, and then I fast traveled back to base camp to do a long rest, but the one person I had left was poisoned, and as soon as we got back to camp, they died. And had to spend almost 2 hours doing it again. Yeah, and then I had to go back to that battle, and it took me an hour and a half. And you know what? It was even worse about that is that the first time that I went through that battle, it didn't take me that long. It didn't take me an hour and a half. Looking at your own body must be creepy. Yeah, when I saw that scene, that first time when we found that other body of Uni's, I was like, okay, weird. I mean, imagine what Uni felt. Hey, can we let the scene play before you start giving yourself credit? No. But yeah, I guess he did say it. The ship's ready. Mr. Salmon must have pulled an all-nighter. It's all going to kick off soon. Our preparation should also be complete. Let's rendezvous with Mr. Salmon at the port. Let's. Okay, let's go back to the camp over here. Let me see if I can make any gems.
No one can fight on empty batteries.
What? Wait. Oh, that was a different scene. Okay.
Ugh. Let's
Somebody was doing push-ups with Manana.
On empty batteries.
I think Senna was doing push-ups with Manana on her back. Oh, we can make this one. Boost speed of ally revival by 30% and reasons healing by 9. I think I have that equipped on my healers.
I'm already itching to try it.
Okay, can't make any more gems.
That should be about enough.
Oh, did we have anything to discuss? Yes, we did. Bless you. Wait, what? Did I sneeze? Add the hero needed for this discussion to the party. Oh, I thought we wait, who's the hero for this? Monica? I thought we already had her. It seems that they believe in fortune clovers in the city as well. What can I say? If you know, you know. And if you know, you're going to want to collect them. Isn't it mysterious? Seeing children talk about things never fails to bring a smile. Oh yeah, it is mostly children collecting them. That's right. You got a point to make, Senna, love. Oops, no, not really. Ahaha, you want to go join the city brats uni? Sounds like you'll have a lot in common. You absolute muppet. Uni, calm down. Come on, Uni, no need to get worked up. Queen blazes you lot. Let a girl have her hobbies, will ya? Yeah, I think it is kind of rude to make fun of her. That's right. If they grow near the city as well, then we could have a little excursion someday. You're the only one here I can trust, Noah. Well, you can trust all of them. It's just... you can trust them not to make fun of you.
Noah! Hey! How's tricks?
Okay, we're going into voice acting.
We're doing fine here, Boliaris. And you?
Same old, same old. Though we're not getting any provisions from home, so our supply guys are being run ragged.
Any requests for us? I don't imagine you called just to shoot the breeze.
No. Good point. Got a bit of info to share with you.
Yeah?
Specifically, it's about Colony 5.
Colony 5? I remember something about them being pretty highly ranked.
Yeah. We only happened to hear by chance, but apparently they made gold just the other day. Or so it seems, but we're not sure. Oh, go on. Last time a colony went gold? I think it was about 40 years ago.
Wow.
When you go gold, you're pardoned from fighting. That's why everybody busts their balls trying to rank up.
That sounds pretty familiar.
Thing is, we're not even hearing a peep about this from the other colonies. It's as if they're acting like Colony 5 never existed to start with. I've tried getting in direct contact with them, but I haven't heard a fart back.
You think something happened?
Well, the woman in charge of Colony 5, or Solia, was close friends with our commander.
With Ethel?
To give you some background, some 2 years after the commander got us to silver, well, Solia managed it as well. Kamaravi might have been Ethel's rival, but Osolia and Ethel, they were sworn friends.
What, so... if it wasn't for the thing with Kamaravi, you all would have made it to gold rank?
I guess you could say it was likely.
Then, I can see why you'd be worried.
Yup. So I was thinking of going to take a look. Been 6 days since we lost contact. If there's been some accident, we could still be able to help.
Are you sure that's a good idea? You got no flame clocks. What if you end up like us?
We'll get the spark out of there before that happens. But I'm talking about Osolia here. I ain't just gonna leave her. And if the commander was here, she'd do the exact same thing.
I really want to help out on this.
Whoa!
Uni? Seems out of the blue.
Well, you see...
What the... Why didn't you tell us this sooner? Gotta share this stuff.
Sorry. I just didn't really believe it.
So, what you're saying is, you think that in the past you were attached to a gold rank colony?
Could be. This ain't some ash about wanting to know my past self or anything. The whole colony just fell to pieces. I have to know why.
You reckon Mobius have something to do with it?
With what I saw, definitely.
So that's why. All right. We'll help you out.
No, I mean, are you sure? You know, I'd be glad for the help here, sure, but I really wouldn't want...
Oh, enough of this already. Tell me this isn't exactly what you were hoping for.
Saw through my clever ruse, eh? Must be losing my touch.
I've seen that memory too, when interlinking with Uni. And I guarantee you it was not a dream. I'm certain of it.
True. I feel the same. What do you two think?
No objections. Let's head out.
Yeah. I want to lend a hand as well.
There you go. Okay?
I owe you one, mate. Seems like I'm always getting you in trouble.
It's fine, Boliaris. We do have an obligation here, right?
Man, not to forget all that food you gave us.
Oh yeah, I remember you took seconds.
Righto. I'll be moving out after this. Let's rendezvous around here.
The Orion Trail. Understood. We'll give our stuff a once-over, then get going.
All right. See you there.
Yeah. See you.
Noah? Friends make journey to Goldie Colony?
Yep. That's the plan.
Then, humbly asking to drag Manana along.
No problem. But why?
Manana heard rumorings. Say that Goldie colonies have super real good ingredients lying around. Manana will take these ingredients. Resulting dishes will blow both socks and minds.
Trying to expand the old repertoire. Eh, Manana?
Expand!
That'd be really great, actually. Okay. Don't know why I'd ever refuse.
Manana, if you're going...
Rikugo. Naturalistic. Only answer is yes.
I just said I won't refuse. We can all go.
Side story, Uni. Okay, this is what is called an Ascension quest. Completing it will unlock a class's max level to 20. Ah, okay. And what level do we need to be for this? 45. It appears Colony 5 now at gold rank can't be contacted. Meet up with Boliaris and investigate. Oh, okay. Well, oh, it was already activated. Oh, what? How did I get there? Okay, well, yeah. I'm definitely interested in this. But I'm not gonna do this right now. Okay, so we'll do that next time. Actually, I'm actually gonna end stream here. I'm gonna save and end here. Oh wait. Before that,
put my feet up if you don't
I'm
mind.
gonna check on all our characters. What are you? 8, 9, 9, 6, 2, 8.
No one can fight on empty batteries.
Oh, that's a new camp scene. I've never seen that one before. That's so cute. Noah and Mia playing their flutes together. I like how they have different camp scenes.
Gotta note this all down.
67 hours now.
I'm all refreshed and...
Great Dream Bloodthirsty. There's Ascension quest for all characters. Some unlock now and some later. You can do them whenever. Okay, cool. It sounds like these quests have some good stories too. I love the camp idol scenes. Me too. Good night, Bloodthirsty. I hope the chemical peel doesn't hurt too bad. Always love teasing it later. I mean, it hurts. It really hurt when I was getting it. Now the skin is just peeling off, which that part doesn't hurt exactly. I mean, I guess some parts of the skin. Well, actually, no, not really. It's like if you have like a sunburn and your skin starts peeling off. It doesn't really like hurt, but I'm not supposed to peel the skin off. I'm just supposed to let it fall off naturally, or else it might damage the skin underneath. Okay, so we're gonna go raid out. I think just on YouTube. Yeah, we're only gonna raid on YouTube. So if you guys want to stick around for the raid, please do so. Amazing stream, Rebecca. Thank you, Bahamut. Thanks so much for coming in and hanging out. Okay, hashtag Rebecca raid for the raid message. With Ascension Quest, it unlocks max level, meaning you can go past 10 class level. Once you max out an Ascended class, you change the special. For example, you can Saber Strike Smash on any class if you ascend Flash Fencer. Ah, okay, okay. Okay, well that sounds interesting. So even more customization then. Night, good night, DC. Thanks so much for coming in, hanging out. Okay, let me see who's on. I think we'll go raid Asha Dawn. Haven't seen her in a while. She is playing Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. What is this game? I've never heard of this game. Okay, but anyway, we have raided Asha before, but not in a while, so let's go see her. She's a VTuber. She actually has a really cool avatar right now. I mean, well, she always has a cool avatar, but she's got like a pirate thing on now. Like a little pirate design now. But usually she doesn't have the whole pirate outfit on her avatar. She's kind of like a, I guess she's like an elf. Was it her avatar? It's like she's like an elf. But right now, I guess for the game, because it's like a pirate game, she's got like a pirate outfit on. It's really cute. Okay, well, let's go see her, check out this game. Go say hi to her, like and subscribe and all that. Alright, guys, I'll be back on Thursday. If my skin is still peeling, which I think it will, probably no camera again. We'll see how my skin looks on Friday. If my skin was looking better on Friday, I'll be back on camera. And then Friday is going to be the last stream for a while because I'm going on vacation next week. I'm going on a big road trip. I have my friend's wedding Saturday, March 8th. I've got my friend's wedding in Boston. I'm driving up there. So I've got to take some time off to prepare for the trip, and then I'm going on vacation. So it'll be the last stream until like mid to late March. Okay, guys, let's go see Asha. Thank you guys so much for coming in and hanging out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.